Hey Songbird, this is Kerri Ho from the Songbird.com, and as you can see, it's a bit different today, and that's because I'm actually starting a new segment, and it's called Tea Time with Kerri, if you haven't already figured that out from the intro. And the whole point of this segment is it's actually something I've wanted to do for a long time, is that I just want to create this sort of environment where you feel like we are literally just sitting together, whether it be right here in my lounge room or in your kitchen or at a cafe together, and we're actually just having a chat like friends, and we're just having a bit of a heart to heart. My whole aim of this segment is to be able to just connect with you on a heart to heart level, to share what's on deep down in my heart, because I really want to be able to encourage you. I want to be able to just really uplift your spirits, especially on days when you do feel a bit discouraged or whatever. And I really do hope that some of what we talk about here will actually really encourage you and really help you on your journey to becoming the singer that you were created to be. But not only that, it's more than that. I really hope that these times together can inspire you to really become the person, that you were created to be. And so these videos, they're not going to be edited. It's not going to be slick and whatever, because I just really want this to be real and raw. And I'm not going to script them either. I'm literally just going to turn on the camera and just talk about topics that I feel really inspired to talk about, that I hope will encourage you. So go and grab your favorite hot beverage, or if it's summer where you are and you'd rather drink something cold, then go for that. I'll let you know that I literally have a freshly brewed cup of tea with me, and this mug is awesome. I actually got this from church one day, and it says, "Brave women run in my family." Yay! Love it, love it, love it. And I'm actually drinking, this is tea from T2, and it's real tea leaves, like it's not your cheapo ground up crap. And it's called Gorgeous Geisha, and it's actually jasmine with strawberry and pear infused. It's just beautiful. In fact, I'm just gonna have some right now. Oh man, okay, so I hope you have your steaming cup of tea or coffee or whatever it is that you love to drink. And hey, let's just have a little bit of a chat. This morning on my heart, I just kind of woke up with this thing on my heart, which was I need to talk to singers about talent and giftedness. And in particular, I need to talk to you about this question, which I get a lot. I get a lot from all around the world, which is, do I actually need to be talented or gifted in order to pursue singing? Is singing only reserved to the worthy few who are gifted and talented? And the reason why I get these questions from around the world is that there are so many people, and perhaps you felt like this. I know I felt like this before, who just feel kind of like unworthy to pursue their passion for singing. And that is something that breaks my heart, Let me just tell you my story, okay? My story is that I was not born gifted to sing. I'm really not. Now, you may be shocked right now, and maybe some of you hear that and going to unsubscribe. I'm not going to follow someone who's anyway, whatever. But I'm just going to be real with you. You know what I mean? I was not born with that natural ability to be able to belt up to a G5, or to be able to riff like Beyonce, or whatever. I was not born with that innate ability. Sure, I was definitely born with an innate love and passion, and a reasonable ability for music in general. I played piano for years, and anyway, so there definitely was some sort of thing inside me which was music. But in terms of being an amazing singer, no, that was never my thing. I could hold a tune reasonably well, and that was seriously about it. Like, honestly, you're probably not believing me right now, but let me tell you, if I was to show you a recording of like an album that I had recorded like years ago, you would just laugh. Seriously, you would laugh. Like, I'm so ashamed of it now, right? Like, I kind of stash it away somewhere. I don't even know where it is, because I feel embarrassed by it. Like, that's how bad I was. But so yeah, I wasn't born with that natural talent or ability. But what I did have was passion. You know, as a kid, I loved to sing. Like, it didn't matter where I was. If there was an opportunity to sing, man, I'm there, seriously, you know? Like, for example, you know, in primary school, I loved school assembly. Like, school assembly is the most boring thing on earth, except for the fact that they did singing. At least in my primary school, every Monday morning when they gathered together for assembly and they talked all about their boring stuff, whatever it was, they always sung at least the national anthem, right? But sometimes they sung other things as well. And I loved that. I relished school assembly because we got to sing, right? And, you know, growing up, I went to Sunday school every Sunday and I loved going to Sunday school for the singing. I loved singing all the songs that we got to sing. And so for me, singing has always been an innate love. You know, there's just absolutely no doubt about the fact that I was born with a love to sing, and a love for music. And honestly, you know, my journey to becoming the singer that I am today, and I'll tell you what, I haven't arrived. Like, I still have things in my voice that I want to work on, and you know, as a coach, I believe it's really important that I continue to be coached, and I do continue to, you know, pursue opportunities to improve myself. You know, I don't believe that with singing you ever arrive or you ever get there or you're ever perfect. I think it's an infinite journey of learning, and that's why I love it so much. Anyway, so for me, you know, the reason why I can sing the way I can sing today, even though I haven't arrived and I've still got a you know, way to go, the only reason is because of you know, not because of talent, not because of gifting. It's because I have worked my butt off. That's it. That's it. Seriously, I've worked my butt off. You know, I love singing so much that I can't imagine life without singing, and I've wanted to, you know, because I love it so much, I wanted to pursue excellence in it. And so, you know, I spent years and years and years laboring over my singing craft, you know, hiring all the teachers that I could find, you know, buying every book, attending every seminar. Like, honestly, if there was a book written on it, if there was a seminar, I was there, you know, and I just continued to learn and learn and learn and learn. And the thing is, you know, I had many days where I just thought, oh my goodness, like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know, I'm never going to be as good as XYZ, right? And I would want to give up, but you know what? I just couldn't. I was compelled. And so, you know, in talking about this question, I think the question to ask is not, you know, is it only the talented people who can pursue singing? Is it, you know, do I have to be super gifted in order to become a singer? You know, should I give up if I wasn't born with natural talent? I think that's the wrong question, you know, because you're really focusing on, how do I say? It's almost like, you know, we live in a world where it's all about instant gratification. You know, if I can't get something now, then maybe I should just give up on it, you know? I think you need to ask yourself, how much do I want this? You know, how much do I love to sing, and how much do I want to be the best singer that I can be? I can tell you, not only from my own story and experience of not being a gifted singer, but working my butt off to get to where I am today, but I've trained many levels of, I've trained many singers over several years, the last several years, and I have trained, you know, tone deaf, yeah, I'm serious, like singers who initially, when I played a note, they just couldn't even mimic it, you know, and yet through hard work and perseverance, they've actually learned how to sing reasonably well, okay, and they've even learned how to pick harmonies. Like, that's a bit nuts, isn't it? And look, I'll tell you, it's not everyone who comes to me who doesn't have the gift of, who doesn't so-called have a gift of singing or whatever, can do that. It's only those who really want it. It's only those who are super passionate about it and they actually can't imagine their lives without singing. So I think that's the better question to ask, you know, because I'll tell you right here, right now, you can learn. You can become a good singer if you really want it. It's not about talent. It's not about gifting. Sure, you know, when you do have, I guess what, you know, because of course, you know, I have to be real. There are people who are, you know, born with that ability. You know, we see it a lot in in the celebrities, you know, people like Whitney Houston and that. But you know what? Although they were born with a natural talent, they too had to go through training in order to learn how to fully use their vocal mechanism properly, you know? And we've seen many so-called super talented, gifted singers get, you know, just really damage their voices and stuff, you know, because they haven't been trained properly. Anyway, that's so totally another tea time conversation. But, you know, it's, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's not about talent and gifting. It's about how much do you want it and how much are you willing to give of yourself and to commit to this love that you have for singing. You know, if the answer is yes, I want it. I love singing so much. I cannot, you know, I really believe in the power of music. I really can, you know, singing is just something that just brings joy to me, but also changes the lives of others. So I really want to commit myself to this, right? And then you're willing to commit yourself to working hard, then I tell you what, the sky's the limit for you. I am seriously a living testimony of that. The sky is the limit for you, but you need to be willing to work hard, obviously, right? And you need to be willing to put in the hard yards, and you also need to be okay with the fact that it's going to take a while, you know. Yeah, as I was talking about before with this whole instant gratification world, like it's easy to give up on something if after a week or two it's not happening, you know. But this is a journey. It's a journey. Singing's a journey. Growing as a singer and growing as a person is a journey. And if you're willing to just take one little step at a time and really commit to just taking one step every day, oh my golly, after some time of doing that consistently, you're going to look back and go, look how far I come. Right? And you're just going to surprise yourself. Honestly, that's been my journey. And as I said, I haven't arrived and I feel like there's still so much more for me. But yeah, that has been my experience. It has been hard slog. It has been tears, sweat, blood. But it's also been so much joy. You know, the fact that, yeah, actually, this is crazy. The fact that not only have I improved my own vocals to a point where I'm you know, I'm happy and I'm quite proud of that. But the fact that I actually get to work with other singers like you, and help songbirds like you get to where they want to be, is nuts. Something I would never, ever have imagined that I would be worthy of doing, honestly, seriously speaking. So, all right. Yeah, look, I'm going to stop here. I think I got my point across, but, yeah, I want to know, what do you think? What do you think, Songbird? Do you think that it is all about talent or gift? Or, you know, or do you, you know, what do you think? What do you think about this subject? I'd really love to know your thoughts. So please do comment below. And yeah, really have enjoyed having a tea time with you today, right? Cheers. And I look forward to spending time with you again like this. So let me know, you know, like this video if you would like me to do more of these sorts of videos and that you felt, and if you felt encouraged by this. All right. Look, I really believe in you, Songbird. You have to know that. So just keep on keeping on. All right. All right. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.